What's up guys, it's Smith here from GamersHeroes.com. We've got a quick guide for today in Tower and Liberty on how to defeat the old Wizard's Eye. Now, I already had a video up on this previously, but as the wonderful YouTube comment community quite often does, I was informed of just how garbage I was and to do it properly. So we're going to go over the guide, sort of refresh it a little bit and go with some community feedback on this one. So I appreciate you guys, thank you. Yes, I know you can jump it, but I like tanking it, alright? It was a conscious decision. So we're going to go over two different methods here. Now, I stand by the original method, the Greatsword method. I still think it is the more reliable of these two methods. This just involves using the Devastating Smash ability. Now, this has nothing to do with the stun or the damage. You can't change its cooldown, so this will work straight out of the gate, even if you've never used the Greatsword before. Much like the other two abilities here, we have the Invincible Wall and the Blessed Barrier from the Wand Tree. Now, these will definitely be better if you are leveled up. If you use the wand naturally, this will be more effective for you than if you don't use the wand already, if you've not leveled up a wand before. Whereas I think if you had to choose one of these two methods with no skill points and no abilities, I would definitely go for the Greatsword. Alternatively, you can do what I'm doing and try and use a mix of both. So what I've got down here, I've got the Invincible Wall and the Barrier down there, and then I've got my Devastating Smash just there. So I'm going to go over the boss and the waves and the different way of dealing with him, and hopefully we won't die this time, because I've died a lot trying to record this live, but not doing it live makes it more difficult. So we're going to smash him in the face. He's going to do a couple of basic attacks first. These, don't do anything. You can't do anything about these. He'll just shoot with an eye laser. And then before long, you will have two parry attacks pop up. Obviously, block these later the better, otherwise you get stunned. I am playing on an American server from the UK, so I do have lag issues sometimes. It's not an excuse, it's the truth. He's going to get really angry and red in a second, and at that point he will launch 3 beams down from the sky. So now, move out the way of all of those. And then when he does that, jump. So I've got to jump at a bit of a different time. Then he gets ready to do the big ability here in a second. So we're going to pop the 2 defensive abilities on the wand first. This time we're going to try this method here. Top one, bottom one. There we go, look. See, so it does a lot of damage. I've barely survived this. I'm popping my potions. I've popped my heal. I'm about to die. We're all good. So this is why I don't like this method very much, because without leveling the shield up, you're going to struggle to tank the ability. But it is still an option nonetheless. Like I said, if you've already got the wand, then it's probably more beneficial for you to use that, because you'll have the stats and that on the abilities to make it more sustainable. You'll take less damage and you'll bounce back quicker. So the Greatsword method just involves using the Greatsword at the right time. So we've got the 3 beams there. That's the hardest thing about this one, is if you do it too early, you are going to have to sit in there and sustain some damage. So I'm going to throw it in now, and then I'm going to roll. There you go. So I was able to jump on top of him with the ability and then roll through afterwards. That I think is the best method. I've got to jump over these. So that's pretty much the methods for these. As I said, I think the Greatsword is still the best one, primarily because you can just do it straight out the bat. The shield, as you can see, I'm relatively tanky. I'm not great spec or anything like that, and I'm struggling to stay alive here because I don't have the ability to max out my wand to really gain the benefit of those defensive abilities. So I'm going to leave it there, but that's pretty much how it works. Just remember the Greatsword method. You just jump on him when he uses it and then roll back the other side. Got to remember to jump over this. So there you go. Do that again. And I just think that's the better method. But there's the 2 methods, guys. So hopefully this will help you get through it nice and easy. Nice and quick, nice and easy. Get when you can get back to the game. If we helped you out today, do like and subscribe. We really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.